Hi everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Day's Podcast along with a new video. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, viewing, watching, and listening. I truly appreciate it. I will definitely be back with more as far as with Patreon and Spotify exclusive episodes and videos alike. Be sure to check out the ones that are there. If anything, there is a subscription. I thank everyone for just literally being able to be there, because being able to make content and looking at all these different topics and different things that we talk about, it's relieving. I love it. I appreciate all of you. I love being able to learn new things and be able to relearn a few things too, as opposed to knowing things. So I'm happy. But yes, I want to be able to talk about more music as opposed to having more free content to make, chat. So we're going to talk about In Love and War by Amerie. So let's get into it. In Love and War is the fourth studio album by Amerie, released November 3rd, 2009 on Def Jam recordings. Recording sessions for the album took place between 2008 and 2009 at Record Paint Studios in Hollywood, California, and at other recording studios in Miami, Florida, and Atlanta, Georgia. The album serves as Amerie's first release after leaving Columbia Records and forming her own label, Phoenix Rising, which released the album under the exclusive license and distribution through the Island Def Jam Music Group. The album debuted at number 46 on the US Billboard 200 chart, selling 12,500 copies in its first week. Upon its release, In Love and War received generally positive reviews from most music critics. So it seems as though even just going towards a different label was still hard for Amerie, because this was less sales and an actual album where it's not so much coming from a place where it's not being fully distributed, like it's being put out everywhere in this new era. And let's look at the background here. So in January 2008, Entertainment Weekly reported that Amerie had left her record label, Columbia Records, and in April 2008, Amerie's name was removed from the label's roster. Recording sessions for the album took place during 2008 to 2009 at Record Paint Studios in Hollywood, California, and at other recording studios in Miami, Florida, and Atlanta, and in Atlanta, Georgia. On her official Twitter account, Amerie revealed that she had been secretly recording new music in Atlanta, Georgia, and that a late summer, July, August release date was, that a July-August release date was in the works, with a possible first single in late May or early June. In multiple interviews, Amerie confirmed that Rich Harrison, who had produced her previous work, would not be contributing to the album. At the end of April, Amerie revealed on Twitter that the album's title to be changed from Breakups to Makeups to In Love and War. She also announced that the album's first single is Why Are You, which she cited with Higher as one of two of her favorite tracks from the album. So yeah, Why Are You was released June 15, 2009, which I love that song. Heard 'Em All, September 15, 2009. Yes, I remember this, yeah. I was just starting my sophomore year. I was 15, yep. Because I'm 30 now. Yep. And then Pretty Brown, October 20th, 2009. So the singles weren't bad. The singles were actually good. It was the promotion. It was the sales and the units that needed to be really pushed, to be honest. which I'm not sure how that was going. But yeah, after several days of the album's release date in August and September, it was announced on August 13th, 2009 that the album would be released November 3rd, 2009. Amerie had stated via her Twitter account that she was satisfied with the release date and that it has a special meaning to her. On September 27, 2009, Amerie premiered the album cover on her official Twitter page. In Love and War was released on November 3rd in the United States under exclusive license by Amerie's own imprint label, Phoenix Rising, which distributed through the Island Def Jam Music Group. So she actually went independent in this moment, and good thing in this moment, because this was good. This was a good album, and it's just there could have been a lot more units, but let's continue. 3 singles were released in promotion of the album, including Why Are You on June 15, 2009, Heard 'Em All on September 15, 2009, and Pretty Brown on October 20th, 2009. Def Jam released a 6-track album sampler containing snippets of Higher, Tell Me You Love Me, Pretty Brown, and Red Eye, as well as full versions of Heard 'Em All and Why Are You, which had been remastered. Amerie performed Heard 'Em All and Higher in November 2009 on Jimmy Kimmel Live. A music video for More Than Love featuring Fabulous, directed by Taj, was released in January 2010. She released a remix version of the song Heard 'Em All for the Asian edition of In Love and War, where she will collaborate with Korean girl group 4 Minute and rapper Jun Young of Korean boy band Beast. Okay, yes. But yeah, in the United States, In Love and War debuted at number 46 on the U.S. Billboard 200 and at number 3 on the top R&B hip hop albums chart. So that's the thing, R&B and hip hop, they were like, all right, Amerie is, she here. And if there was more units, it just, okay, it was getting there. By November 9, 2009, it had sold 12,421 copies in the U.S., resulting in sales of 12,500 in its first week. The album also charted in the United Kingdom on the UK R&B albums at number 29 on November 15, 2009. In 2010, it peaked at number 18 on the South Korean Gone albums chart, or yeah, it must be Gone or Gone. But to be honest with you guys, before I even get into the track list, yeah, she was independent and there wasn't as much promotion or units that was possibly distributed for it to kind of be talked about more. And we're gonna talk about artists that have had that, even in the midst of where they went independent. And like I've said, their name is what will really push what's going on. If people are not always seeing your name, and I've said this, it ain't gonna sell as hard. And it's really sad, because it don't have to be that way all the time, or at all, really. It's really been something that's been going on. But yeah, as far as with the track list, let's look at it. So track 1 is Tell Me You Love Me. Great track to get into. Yeah, and Teddy Riley's a part of it. Yeah, so listen, there was people involved. It's just, I don't know why it wasn't selling as much. Track 2 is Heard 'Em All. Track 3 is Dangerous. Track 4 is Higher. Track 5 is Why Are You. Track 6 is Pretty Brown featuring Trey Songz. So by track 6, you're kind of just like, okay, like this is good. Like, what's going on? Where's the more copies? Okay. Track 7 is More Than Love featuring Fabulous. Track 8 is Swag Back, which is slept on. Track 9 is You're a Star Interlude. Track 10 is Red Eye, which is slept on. Track 11 is The Flowers, which is a little slept on. Yeah. Track 12 is Different People. Track 13 is Dear John. Track 14 is Heard 'Em All, remix featuring Lil Wayne, which was a bonus track. But yeah, they had the Heard 'Em All remix that was more or less the Korean edition bonus track for track 15. And then they had In Love and War iTunes Store edition bonus music videos, Why Are You, and Heard 'Em All be a part of the package as well for iTunes, track 15 and 16 alike. But yeah, guys, I hate the fact that this album wasn't pushed enough. Like, it is a good album. Like, you guys should definitely listen and stream and buy it, if anything. But I definitely had a great time talking about this. And I believe from here, she really wanted to take the next 15 years and literally be more independent and more putting out things that she loved and what she enjoyed, and having her writing credits for them as that too. So I thank you guys for looking and watching and viewing and listening. I truly appreciate it, and I'll be back with more.